Brandon Rios, the WBA lightweight champion in the leopard trunks, and the challenger, Urbano Antillon. Antillon goes down. At the beginning of the third. Rios jumping on him. Uppercut. Antillon trying to clear his head.
And it happened early in the round. Here comes Antillon back.
Left hook. Another left hook. Double left hooks. Antillon backing up into the corner. Rios trying to close in.
Antillon is not a boxer by any stretch, so he can't really use the ring, but man, he's landing some shots against Rios. David Mendoza is a key figure in this fight. He's going to have to keep a cool head about him here.
Antillon still leaning over. He took a left hook and a right hand. Now he's tying up Rios.
When Antillon holds on, which he never does, you know he's got to be in some trouble. And it's a countdown to get through this round.
Rios digging behind the elbow. Short left hook. He rolls. Antillon with the left hook and a left uppercut himself. Oh, now Antillon going long. He hit him below the belt, but Rios fights right through it. And the fans start chanting Rios. Cracking left hook. Right hand. And staggered him. Antillon is down. For the second time in a row. He's in trouble. Gets up at 8. 35 seconds left. Can Rios finish him? Blood on the bridge of the nose. His hands down. In trouble. On his toes. Trying to tie up Rios. 17 seconds. Wobbling. Rios. That's it. That's it. Brandon Rios. Electric. Tell you what, Al Bernstein, fights like this, boxers that give and take like this, will bring this sport back to what it used to be.
You won't see more action packed into a shorter period of time. That's Antonio Margarito, a stablemate. What a disappointment for Urbano Antillon, who certainly gave every effort in this fight, but the power of Rios is amazing. And you know, Rios said it. The question is, who will be able to take the big shots? They both got hit well, and now we have the moment of Rios showing some respect for Urbano Antillon, and we're glad to see that.
What a night for Brandon Rios as he successfully defends his WBA lightweight championship for the first time. And with that in mind, speaking of champions, don't forget this Wednesday, in collaboration with Major League Baseball, Showtime presents the premiere of The Franchise, a season with the San Francisco Giants. Here's a look. Brandon Rios improves his record to 28-0-1, recording his 20th KO. As we take a look out at the punch stats, a lot of power punches in this short fight.
And you know, it's interesting, Antillon landing a few more power punches, but the ones that Rios landed were more powerful. And when he got the room to punch, Rios out-jabbing Antillon and throwing more combinations. And I think at the end of the day, that room to punch and the fact that Rios was able to unload his big power punches with a little what changed what was a very competitive fight. This right hand, a nice short right hand, that changed this fight. The fight was being fought on relatively even terms at that point. And then after Antillon had kind of climbed back in a little bit, this right hand did him in. And the fight would be stopped after Antillon got up, but then he wobbled. And we take a look at it, these right hands by Rios. He's got tremendous power in that punch. It's a game changer. And when you punch like that and you have a chin like Rios has, it is very difficult to beat this man. And we'll see how the stoppage happened because Antillon was wobbling. And Rios realized it, and this is where Antillon was in big trouble, and David Mendoza saw that and decided, even with just a few seconds left in the round, that Antillon could be defenseless.
Was that a good stoppage?
I think it was, yeah. I think at that juncture, even with the minute coming up for a respite, when a fighter wobbles like that, I don't think you can make a case against it, and Antillon in his corner did not make a case against it.
All right, let's go inside the ring for the official decision with our Jimmy Litton Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a time of 2 minutes, 49 seconds in round number 3. Our referee in charge, David Mendoza, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of knockout. He is still undefeated and still the WBA lightweight champion of the world, Bam Bam Brandon Rios.
Al, are we looking at one of boxing's next big stars?
We could well be, for a very simple reason. His style is electric. And because he wants to stand in front and fight people, he will take punches, as he took against Miguel Acosta, as he did tonight against Urbano Antillon. But he has a remarkable chin, great resilience, and he has plenty of power.
And standing by with both fighters are Jim Gray.
All right, Gus, thank you very much. Brandon, congratulations. You said going into the fight it was going to be the guy who could take the best punch. And that's what it turned out to be. You're some kind of prognosticator. That was some kind of fight.
Well, you know, Urbano's a tough warrior, but I think I'm just more tougher and younger and ready to go to the greatness. Urbano gave me a hell of a shots, good shots for the couple rounds I had, but you know what, the better guy came out victorious and the stronger guy came out.
Were you surprised that you caught him with that right hand that knocked him down in the third round, the first knockdown?
No, like I was telling everybody, you know, I got power in both hands. It's not just my jab, not just my hook. Everybody think I have, but I have power in both hands. And that was the game plan. You know, we was going into the gym. We practiced a lot of stuff. We seen Urbano last fight, well, which it was tough, but we seen a lot of mistakes he was doing. So we just followed the instructions of the corner in the gym, and we just did everything we had to do.
What lit the fire so brightly in you this evening? You had been annoyed with him in all of the pre-fight comments that you interpreted about your wife. Was that all hype, or was that something that you really felt and you took it into the ring?
I felt it, and I took it in the ring. I told him that he think I've never been tested, but I told him that if he don't think I've been tested, if he thinks I'm easy, he got something else coming. And I told him I know what I can bring to the table, I know what I can't, and I knew I could just take him out there and destroy him like I did. And I thought, you know, actually I gave him the later rounds. I thought it was going to be maybe 10, 11, 12, but unfortunately I got him out earlier.
Brandon, stand by. We're going to talk to you about what's coming up next. Let's check in here with Urbano. How are you? Did you feel as though the fight should be stopped?
No, of course, I have that mentality of a warrior, you know, and no, it shouldn't have been stopped. I mean, I'm not saying that I literally, I don't know if my neck or anything, but I would literally, you know, in other words, I would bring my lady rep in the ring, you know, and that's how it is, but you know what, the referee did his job, and you can't go against him, and I respect his job.
What happened in that third round? It seemed like you were caught 2 times by a right hand. I don't know if you'll be able to recall it right now. We can put it up on the monitor.
Yeah.
Tell us what happened when you got caught by this first right hand that led you to be knocked down.
Okay, well, I need to see it, and let me see.
Were you able to see it?
Oh, well, I was getting ready to throw my right hand too, and he just landed before his. I guess it was a little short, and it was there on the money. So what are you gonna do? You know, it was that type of fight where either one we both possess power, and you know he caught me. What are you gonna do? I mean, I tried to get up and then continue the fight and hold on and whatnot, but the referee, like I said, the referee did his job and called it off, and you know, it didn't go on my side, but oh well.
Urbano, thank you very much. We appreciate it. We just saw the knockdown and the knockout. What are you going to do next? Are you going to stay at this weight, go up to 140? Would you like Pereira? What's your thought process?
Anybody at 135, anybody out there, the best. I'm ready for anybody at 135. Wherever Robert and Cameron were and Bob, whoever they put in my way, I'm ready for it. If nobody at 135 wants me,
Who do you want, though?
Pereira, whoever the biggest name out there at 135 right now. Whoever.
Can you make Pereira, Bob?
Yeah, well, I'd love to make Pereira. Look, this kid is proving one fight after another that he is an emerging superstar in the sport of boxing. And ultimately the goal is sometime maybe 2013 when he's ready to put him in with Manny. Because he is the one guy I think has to put on a little bit more weight, a little bit more experience at a higher weight, but he's the one guy that can match Manny for speed and ferocity.
What do you think about hearing that?
You know, it'll be a dream come true. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, keep training hard, and keep focused, and keep going what I want and accomplish in boxing. And then Bob Arum and Cameron and Robert, that's their job. If they make it happen, it's happening. My job is to train, and I'll be ready for anybody out there.
Thank you, Brandon. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'd like to say to my kids, Layla, Marcus, and Garden City, Kansas, I love you. To everybody out there in Garden City, Kansas, I love you guys. Oxnard, my wife, Vicky, and my newborn baby, she's not newborn, 7 months. I love you guys. Thank you very much.
And they got them all in. Back to you, guys.
All right, thank you very much, Jim Gray.